It's a tough job being president, but someone's gotta do it. That's probably what Donald Trump thinks every morning when he wakes up at 5:30 a.m., digests that morning's headlines, gets a briefing from his staff on the state of the world, and gets to work talking to other world leaders. So you'd think. Or perhaps you wouldn't. Either way, according to the New York Times, he does nothing of the sort. He does wake up at 5:30, but instead of reading newspapers or paperwork, he flicks on the television. He flips to CNN for news, moves to Fox Friends for Compton messaging ideas, says the report, and sometimes watches MSNBC's Morning Joe because, Friends suspect, it fires him up for the day. Credit PA. It's no surprise that Trump likes television. He was, after all, a television star himself, but according to that article, he watches up to 8 hours of it every day and has a 60-inch TV in his dining room that continuously shows him news headlines. He apparently mutes it if he has a meeting. He also apparently drinks a dozen Diet Cokes every day, which he orders from White House staff by pressing a button. Not a red one, thankfully. It's also been reported that after a morning in front of the television in either his bedroom or his den, yes, even presidents have dens, he'll occasionally make his first calls of the day still in his night clothes. Thankfully it's not Skype, or diplomatic relations might really sour. Still, the president is waging his war against fake news, much to the dismay of some people in his own party. Talking to the New York Times, Republican Senator Lindsey Graham said he believes passionately that the liberal left and the media are out to destroy him. The way he got here is fighting back and counterpunching. The problem he's going to face is there's a difference between running for the office and being president. According to the article, Trump is slowly coming to terms with life in the Oval Office, but everything seems to be very precarious nonetheless. Everything's possible, Graham said, from a complete disaster to a home run. Trump still spends a good amount of time on Twitter, though his chief of staff, General John Kelly, has reportedly been trying to get him to cut down by slowly and respectfully trying to get him to come to work earlier. And at the end of the day, by all accounts, Trump heads back in front of the television to watch more CNN. Maybe someone should tell him he's helping the ratings by doing that. Featured image. Credit PA.